Welcome to Swish, vintage finds for your sassy self. We hope you enjoy the videos and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Favorites. Today's Saturday Favorites is going to be a little bit different than the usual because I'm not showing any clothing. I yesterday got two different estates of handbags, and one of them is from a young woman who has been collecting for a long time, and she has 50 plus bags, all either designer or exotic skins. So she decided to start thinning out some of her collection, and very fortunate for me, she chose Swish to bring the bags to. So yesterday I got 21 amazing bags. They range from about the 80s, I would say, to a little bit more contemporary. But the other collection of bags, I have pulled two from one of our people who has had some really extraordinary things. And these pieces belong to her grandmother. And wait till you see them, they're really special. Anyway, so I'm just gonna jump in and start showing you some of these amazing pieces. So what better piece to start this out than this? So this one came from our friend who has sent all kinds of really special pieces. This one belonged to her grandmother. This one, you know, just at first glance, you think, oh, it's a clutch, it's a whatever, but it's actually so much more than that. This is silk. All of this detail here, this embroidery, it's like a ribbon embroidery. It is done with silk threads. This is made in France. This is probably from about 1920. It just, when I saw it, I gasped. I just thought this has got to be one of the most pretty little bags, and it's museum worthy. I mean, this is beyond gorgeous. So look at the detail on this piece. This has a little chain handle. It's got a little bit of embroidery on the back. Be still, my heart. Now, the other amazing part about this is the inside. So this has got these little purple violets or forget-me-nots here in kind of a ribbon trim. And there is the label. So the label says Ollie Davidson's French Pompadour Rose Bag. I'm showing it on two different screens here, so don't mind me. Anyways, I hope that you can see this label because this label is just, oh, extraordinary. Anyway, so this, I don't think I would use it, or if I was going to use it, I would be very careful with it. It's still in mint condition. There aren't any fractures in it or deterioration or anything like that. But still, if you were going to jam a cell phone and things like that in it, I think it deserves a little bit better than that. So if you were going to use it, I would just maybe put a lipstick, maybe a hanky, a little bit of money, that kind of thing. But I wouldn't put a phone in here. The other thing you could do is you could display this in some kind of a shadow box. I mean, these bags do not come up hardly ever. One of the issues is the silk starts to deteriorate and just the bag itself starts to fall apart. So this bag is $4.95. This is a one of treasure. So here is another one. We might as well sort of start from the oldest. So this is another one. This is a floral steel cut beaded little bag. This again is from France. It's silk lined. It's just wowza. It's hard to even see how fabulous this is in the video, but it's got this iridescence, you know, and it's almost like Fortuny. And if you know Fortuny fabric, you'll know what I mean. So this has got this gorgeous little jeweled detail up here at the top. And then it's got this lovely pattern. Oh, extraordinary. The fact that these have survived. Also, if you note on this frame here, it's all enamel work. So there's all of these little flowers. You kind of have to see it in person. So if you're around in the next little while, come by just to see this bag, if not to add it to your collection. This one is $3.95, I believe. This one's $3.95, and it has a label in there as well that says it's made in France. Yeah, this is like, wow. Anyways, beautiful. This actually came from the same person, and there's another beautiful lucite box bag that came yesterday, which I have not done enough research on or pricing, but it's wow. So this is hers. This one is from the 50s. This has got this sort of, what do you call that? Not confetti, but it's got this silver sparkle throughout, and it's got this gorgeous opening here. Look at this bag. Again, you could use this bag, but I would just be very careful with it. You know, it's in pristine condition, and you'd want to be very, you know, selective, maybe to an evening event or something. Look at that. Amazing. This one is $2.25. And the thing with these ones is they're getting more and more and more rare. They're really hard to find because they end up cracking and being damaged. This one is in really great condition. So here is another little beauty. I love that this has a long strap on it, so you can wear it crossbody. So this one, again, is 50s, maybe early 60s. This would not fit a phone, so you would have to be mindful of that. This has got little butterflies all over it, and it is just adorable. Look at this. Look how cute that is. I love, love, love little bags like this. So this has this beautiful jeweled bow on it and the lovely chain. This one is $155. Gorgeous. I don't think it's labeled. I don't think it's branded. This is the lady that had the gorgeous Oscar de la Renta and the Versace and everything. All of her pieces are really, really lovely. Now we're going to fast forward. Well, I'm going to show you one more that has a little bow on it. This is a little vintage bag. I have always loved this bag. This one is, I don't think it's real. It could be exotic skin, or it could just be a stamped bag. Can you see that? It's hard to show black. The black reflects, but it's got this great little bow. This is such a sweet little lady bag. So this, you could wear it like this. You could just carry it down here. This one is 1960s. This is, oh, wonderful. Made in Canada, in Toronto. And this one is $60. This would be great for evening, and you could put your phone in and all your other necessities. As Natasha and I always say, your accoutrement can go in there. So this is also 60s. There was something, you know, very trendy in that decade. My mom had a beautiful, some fabric sent from Hong Kong that my aunt had sent her. And it was in this kind of silk, but in red with the big chrysanthemums. I just found some of the meterage, some of the fabric the other day, and I'm going to be coming up with some creative thing for it. Anyways, look at how gorgeous this is. So this has got this beautiful frame here on it. Oftentimes these frames were sold so that people could make their own handbags at home. I don't know if this is homemade or not, but this is really beautiful. And it's sometimes when you just need a little pop of color. This one is silk, $65. Beautiful. It's so on trend, all these little bags. Okay, this one is, can you guess? This is Natasha's, one of Natasha's favorites. This was made, this is a Canadian, I can't remember which city, but this was made from a cowboy boot. This was made from a vintage pair of cowboy boots. I think that is such a great use of, you know, talk about repurposing or, you know, recreating something. Maybe the boots had sort of seen better days, although This bag sure looks fantastic. So this bag is $120. Look at how sweet that is. Again, it's got the chain. You can do the crossbody. Perfect size. I love that. Now I'm going to show you some of the fabulous bags that came yesterday. I'm going to start with this one. A lot of them are very similar in shape. So obviously she was drawn to this kind of lady bag, this Kelly sort of bag. And, you know, the Japanese designers and Japanese manufacturers, they will take bags that look like a Kelly bag or like an Hermes Birkin bag or whatever, and then they'll recreate them in exotic skins. And if you don't care about labels, which you shouldn't, you can get these fantastic bags that are like this one. I know I'm jumping all over the place. This one, if this one was a branded bag, this would be about $10,000 or somewhere in that realm, especially because it's ostrich. So this is an exotic skin, but because it's not branded, it is $320, and it's in absolutely magnificent condition. There isn't any condition issues with this bag. Look at that gorgeous bag. So this is, of course, like I said, it's ostrich. It's got the little legs on the bottom to keep it protected. Beautiful. I think this one is one of my favorites. Although, anyways, look at that gorgeous bag. So I know I got sidetracked. This one is from the French company Angue. So Emmanuel Angue was a very, very big brand design label up until the 80s, I think, the late 80s. This is absolutely pristine. It's got a shoulder strap. This is so fantastic for summer. Look at that. I don't even think it was used. Or if it was used very, very, very lovingly. There's no marks on it anywhere. This is absolutely gorgeous. I should have looked at the price while I was in here. This is $250. You'd be hard pressed to find any bag for $250 that's this beautiful. So the other two bags I'll show you are these Cartier. So this is this top handle. Again, this beautiful, beautiful shape of bag. I love this Merlot or Bordeaux kind of color. This is a real classic. Again, this is pretty pristine. This one is $4.95. The lining is spotless. So this, of course, is Cartier, the French company, known for fragrances as well, of course. This one is their two-tone crossbody bag. I love the mustard and the Merlot together. Let me set this guy down. This one has got the Cartier cards and everything inside, and there is a dust bag. Well, there's dust bags with all of them, but they're not the original dust bags. This one does have a Cartier dust bag. This one is, it's got these really beautiful, whole bunch of pockets here. This one is $4.50. Look at how gorgeous that is. I love this bag. Okay, what else can I show you? This little adorable, this is a gorgeous little ostrich in gray. I mean, this would hold what you need, and yet it wouldn't weigh down your shoulder. This is really lovely. This is $160. Last but not least, this is not part of that collection, but this is a really fabulous bag. This is Bottega Venita, the Italian brand. They're known for this weaving part. I can't remember how to say it in Italian, but this is a great bag if you were traveling. And as Natasha and I keep saying, that the next few years, these jumbo bags are all going to come back into style again, even though they're, you know, the micro bags are on trend. But anyways, this bag is pretty extraordinary. It's a lifer bag. It's just in mint condition. This one is $6.95. It would be great if you were traveling. You could put your blanket, your little pillow. Okay, I'm talking too much. So Thanks for watching. We're here today till 5. If you have any questions about any of these bags, please message or give us a call and we can hook you up. Okay, we'll see you soon. Thanks.